Welcome back to the channel. Blood's in the water and the sharks are circling. Diddy is in the water and here comes 50 Cent. 50 has always been on Diddy's tail. And today we're going to talk about what 50's plans are because if he gets his way, well, let's check it out.
What up, guys? Your boy Quake. 50 Cent, man. This is all I got to say. 50 Cent is on Diddy's neck and 50 knew about this years ago, and now we're just finding out in the public. 50's always looked at Diddy with a side eye and kind of looked at him like, okay, something weird is going on with him. Something weird is over there at the parties that he has. And
we all did.
He's nailed it because now we're getting a bunch of information that Diddy's been doing all these crazy things with a lot of people. And 50's deciding to expose all that, or he wants to. So what am I talking about? Let's get into everything that's going on. So Lil Rod, the producer that ended up suing Diddy earlier this month of March, I believe, like I said, and it's been proven over and over as the days gone on, I believe that's the lawsuit that got the feds interested in Diddy because it's the most recent lawsuit in terms of timeline. It's related, the lawsuit's related in 2022 and 2023. A lot of the other lawsuits are a lot older in 2010s, 2003s, 2001s, some in the 90s. So, you know, that's a lot of time that went on. But now this recent one with Lil Rod makes a lot more sense because it's more recent and he has actual evidence to prove what's going on. So he decided to add more to his lawsuit. He actually added Cuba Gooding Jr. to the lawsuit. And with that, he also added Diddy's quote-unquote girlfriend at the time, and I don't know if she's still dating him, that Young Miami, that she had a role in distributing, being a drug mule for Diddy and distributing cocaine for him at parties and stuff. And that is what they called it. His other drug mule by the name of...
So basically, if you're around Diddy, you're a part of something. You don't just be around him. You're working. You're always working. Everybody around him is working for him, doing something. And it doesn't look like it's anything good.
Brendan Paul was taken into custody
while Diddy
was at the airport. So he got arrested. He got found with marijuana and cocaine on him. But Young Miami now is getting named as a drug mule. But the crazy thing in it is it's being revealed that she's been hired as a sex worker as well.
Wow.
And that's the reason why she's around Diddy for the most part. But there are other two women that were named in it. And one of them was 50 Cent's ex-baby mama. Yes, 50 Cent has a kid with her, and they've had a kid for a while now. The kid's a little bit more older now. He's like 11, 12 years old. And she ended up dating Diddy at one point after having a kid with 50. And 50's always kind of turned a side eye to her because of that and always clowned her for it. There's even social media posts where she's like, leave me alone, stop clowning me for being with Diddy. But there's a reason why.
See, he won't let Diddy take him shopping, so Diddy took his ex shopping. Diddy dirty.
50 was doing that. Usually, if 50 attacks you, there's something behind it. So, in the lawsuit, this is what it says. According to Plaintiff Jones, defendant Sean Combs bragged about having several women on a monthly stipend. According to Plaintiff Jones, the women who received these payments are Carisha Romika Brownlee, a.k.a. Young Miami, Jade Ramey, a.k.a. Jade, and Daphne Joy Carventes Narvaez, a.k.a. Daphne Joy. Daphne Joy is the female that had a child with 50, the ex-baby mama. They were paid monthly to work as Mr. Combs' sex workers. Based on the information and belief, they received payment via wire transfer from Robin Greenhill. It is unclear if they were provided the appropriate United States federal tax documents for these payments or if they are independently declare these payments on their taxes. That opens a hole. Diddy kind of raised the price on him and didn't want to release Mace to him to sign him to June Records.
That's crazy. I never knew 50 tried to sign Mace. Did y'all know that? That's new to me because I was listening to a lot of this stuff when they were out, but I never knew 50 tried to sign Mace. Let me know down in the description what y'all think about that. I didn't know.
That's really where the start of it is. I'll break it down in the documentary that I'm doing. This happened, but there's a possibility he could have been exposed to things that a kid shouldn't be exposed to. We all know the Usher stories of Usher saying he got exposed to things that
let's hope not
when it comes to Diddy. So with that, 50 reacted to all of it, and this is what 50 had to say. He posted a photo of himself and said this: I didn't know you was a sex worker, you little sex worker. LOL. Yo, this shit is a movie. He continued and said, hey, I'm an entertainer. And what you do for a living, baby, stop lying, you a little sex worker. LOL. And he posted the article of Daffy and Joy in Young Miami getting revealed as sex workers for Diddy. Uh,
Is she wrong though? She is an entertainer, right? She is an entertainer, but damn, that's messed up, right? That's messed up.
uh, so he's having fun with it, but I'm sure deep down or behind the scenes, he's always he's probably having like an issue with it because now it's like even more clear as day. Back in 2013, he did get into an argument with Daffy and Joy that ended up being a little domestic violence type of thing where he ended up destroying a lot of his property of it. When 50's always kind of clowned her, and this is one thing that he did relating to her, where she responded and was really offended about. He posted a photo with his son and said in the caption, "Oh, that's your mommy over there with Puffy. LOL. Remember what I told you the other day? These
Oh shit, that's your mom over there with Puffy. That's messed up.
just be crazy, shaking my head." And then she responded and said this: "Please stop doing this to me. I never bother you, and I'm an outstanding mother to our son. Can we please just focus on that, please?" That's her response at the time when 50 was kind of trolling her about the Diddy thing. But as this, with that coming out, it looks very, very weird on her end when it comes to dealing with Diddy and now all the stuff that's coming out about the parties and the crazy stuff he does, all the accusations little Rod made. He also, like I said in my previous posts, that he also revealed that Diddy had a lot of blackmail on celebrities because he would have these parties and his house was basically tapped with cameras all over. So I'm sure he has some type of blackmail on a lot.
You think about how do you become powerful? You want to become one of the most powerful people. You got to have dirt on a lot of people to the point where they're going to work for you for free. They're going to offer you information for free. So you have these parties, set up these cameras, have drugs and alcohol, and everybody becomes free and truth serums. Be careful when y'all go to these parties, people. Be careful. There's a Diddy everywhere.
And 50, well, being 50, he decided to say that, hey, I want my hands on this blackmail stuff. So he posted a quote from Fox News where it says, "Mr. Every room of his home, execs and athletes engage in an illegal activity. These individuals were recorded without their knowledge and consent. Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person who has attended his freak off parties and his house
See?
parties." That's what Lil Rod claimed in his lawsuit. 50 said this in his response to that.
I think a lot of
Shaking
us
my head,
already
this
knew
is going
that
to
was
be so
going on,
good.
didn't we?
What you want to bet I'm going to get these tapes. I'll pay top dollar for them. You've been over there. I don't go to Puffy's parties. So
So 50 has offered to buy the tapes. So if 50 offered to buy the tapes, that means there are tapes because 50 know things. He's pretty smart. He's a businessman. But if he bought the tapes, wouldn't the feds just show up and get him? No, 50. I love 50, man. He keep it real. He don't beat around the bush. He's never sucked into their agendas. He's always gone by his own beat of his drum.
50, this is kind of dangerous on 50's end if he actually tries to pursue this because, this could lead to a lot of like, it's the Jeffrey Epstein type stuff. It can lead to a lot of different things and it can cause a lot of different problems. But knowing 50 and how much he wants to destroy, I mean, he's even trolling Jay-Z right now. He's saying Jay-Z ain't picking up the phone. Jay-Z ain't picking up the phone. So 50's having his foot on his neck, on these people's necks when it comes to a lot of his music industry stuff. And in order to do that, you got to not have any dirt on yourself. So I'm sure 50's confident that nothing would come out about him relating to this type of stuff because he never attended these parties. I never saw him at those all white parties that he hosted and those Rock Nation brunches and whatever. But yeah, this is interesting. They think of him. I think 50's just looking to expose a lot of people that he felt were dirty in the industry. So we'll
I have it, guys. So 50 is offered to buy the tapes. 50 is upset because, yo, he did him dirty. He's probably doing a lot of dirty things to his kid. He started dealing with his baby moms. But let me know what y'all think down in the description. And thanks for joining me in another episode of the Peapod Cove. Peace.